And but to be honest, the most annoying thing about the whole experience was there was a girl. He was, hey, everybody, welcome to George's Aquarium. Put your hands together for our trannies and our dolphins. She had the most fucking annoying voice ever. Her voice made me realize that I'm not a misogynist because, you know, that's a common complaint of misogynists where it's like, oh, I don't even like how women speak. That's like they start with the obvious shit. They're good for fucking, but damn, not easy on the ears. I'll tell you that for free. Yeah, but this woman's voice, and let me break this down. I'm sure she came in and we had lunch in my apartment now, probably no issues with the voice because, there's nothing grating about it. But just in this fucking big fucking auditorium, echoey, flippers like in the background. There's all the whoa, way clapping and cheering from the crowd. Lots of echoes and splashing and she was telling us about everything. Oh my god, it's so good. And it was just completely lost in the mix. Yeah, and I was just having fucking brutal misogynistic thoughts, being like, can someone get this fucking mic off this dumb fucking broad? You know when someone's just like, my ears are straining. I'm getting wrinkles on my ears because I'm kind of like straining, trying to understand what the fuck you're saying. And it's right in the middle of a mix. If I was mixing the gig, yeah, I'd be right, we got the background noise, we can't do nothing with it. It's there. The bird, we need to crank it and get as much bass out of it as we possibly can. You with me, Darren? Yeah, mate. I'll help you out. Yeah, like even if it was like some fucking some fucking sound blokes who've been in the game for 50 years. You know, I chill with Hawkwind for 20 years. We dropped acid every night. Those lads. Even if you had the fucking, those God mode mixers wouldn't have stood a chance with this woman's voice. And I was like, fucking somebody change it up. Caught myself. Found myself having a misogynistic, non-PC thought. And thought, cool it, bro. Cool it with the anti-Semitic remarks. Cool it with the misogynistic remarks, dude. Like, thought police might read your thoughts. So I cooled it, and then, like, as luck would have it, then this little gay trainer was like, everybody welcome Jamie and Steven to the pool. They are the kids who'll be playing with the dolphins today. And these two little fuckers came out, and so for 5 minutes of the show, this little gay guy trainer, everybody, my name's Jeremy and I'll be guiding you through this part of the show. And his voice was like, ooh, damn. It was like a fucking it was like a Swedish massage after the strained ears. My ears were like, damn, Jeremy can spit, yo. I was like, oh yeah. Now he wasn't yelling. He wasn't like an extra professional enunciator or anything like that. But I just could fucking hear him clearly. And then it went back to, it's back to me. It's Jenny's turn again. And I was like, all right, yeah, I'm not crazy. I'm not just having a misogynist. I haven't just like crossed over the threshold where you have to have a misogynistic thought every day. Maybe that's 45 or something for men. I don't know. Most men seem to get there at some point. Definitely not there yet, because I was like, oh no, it's objectively just impossible to hear this bitch talk or this lady talk. I was wondering, like, could you even pass on that feedback? Could you be like, yeah, the lady who was speaking, I couldn't hear her. make Jeremy the MC for the whole gig, yeah, would that be considered, like, could anyone at the aquarium who received that possibly give that feedback anymore? Or would it be like, what are you trying to say that I'm hard to hear? Yeah, and I guess it made me thankful in terms of, you know, maybe it's just one of those things where you know, people who, like couples where they look exactly alike, and maybe they've just become so acclimatized to be like, yeah, that's my fucking clam. That's my hole over there, and that's my lot in life, and yeah, that's just it. They become so fixated on the lady lumps that they forget to like carefully appraise the other parts of the body, and they don't realize that they're morphing into the same face. And they've got a couple kids that just look exactly like them as well. It's like the fucking weirdest thing ever. And it's like, this is the biggest elephant in the room. It's like, do you realize that you two fuckers look exactly alike? You know, like, I guess that's acclimatization, right? Because you're just like, yeah, that's my fucking hole, mate. Don't ask too many questions. I just ride that once every 2 weeks. Does that happen when you have a significant other with a particularly annoying tone of voice? Surely it's got to cut the other way as well. You know, like men with really loud voices. I saw this TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. I just get the highlights, the greatest hits on Twitter and YouTube Shorts every now and again. And there was this one dude where he was like smoking weed out on his front porch with his friends and having a whiskey. And they were trying to teach the guy how to whisper. And he's like, do you do it like this? He just had no chill when it came to his voice. It's like, am I whispering now? He had a bit of a Louis J. Gomez vibe about it. Am I whispering now? Vibe about him, potentially. So yeah, surely it cuts both ways, where a man can have an incredibly annoying tone of voice. And to be clear, this comes from the Lord, child. You know, this is fucking nature. These people didn't ask for vocal cords like this. And so that's the thing, is that, like, yeah, if you've got a fucking banging bod, you're tidy around the house, you're a good mother, maybe, yeah, you can get away with the annoying voice, as long as you're not a dolphin trainer. But then imagine if you're married to Jenny, and then, like, one day, just at home, she starts spouting off, like, she crosses the threshold of annoying. She starts saying annoying shit out of nowhere. She bumps her head. She's the sweetest woman in the world in this thought experiment. Hot as fuck, great mother, not annoying whatsoever, but still got an annoying voice. Then one day, she's getting out of her station wagon. She clips her head. She doesn't have any significant injuries apart from she just starts saying annoying shit. And imagine just that moment for that dude in that relationship to be like, oh, fucking hell. What shit have I got myself into here? Or maybe that's better, though. Like, potentially a person would stay in a bad relationship or a bad marriage for way too long if it's kind of like an iron fist with a velvet glove, you know. Someone's saying really annoying shit, but they've got a very sexy, sultry voice. Kind of like, hey, babe, you're leaving the milk on the wrong side of the fridge, and I don't like that. The left side is where I keep my non-dairy nut pods, and even though you didn't put the milk there, I know you're thinking about doing that, and I don't like that. A real sexy kind of a sexy vibe, but really annoying shit, you maybe be like, oh, sorry, my bad. It'd be like the ultimate form of gaslighting. And you'd stick around for way longer than you intended to. Right, if Jenny was like, please don't put your mouth next to my nut parts. You'd be like, yeah, fuck this shit. I'm fucking out. ASAP. You get out well quick. So that was my kind of appraisal of the Dolphin show. I was like, I can't be the only fucking... there's going to be some men punching walls after this. But apart from that, it was good. So anyway, that was my trip to the aquarium.